Blue Animation's Dragon Ball Super Superhero retold, remade fan animation is my favorite fan animation of 2023 so far. Obviously, we're only a few months into it, but it is just so high tier when it comes to its animation quality, its storytelling, and the way that it's giving us a different look into Dragon Ball Super Superhero What Ifs. But this animation is getting heavy backlash, not only from fan animation fans, but also the Dragon Ball community as a whole, opening up a larger discussion as to why this trend in Dragon Ball fan-made content is a thing. And I think I know the reason why. You know what? No, I know the reason why. But before we get into that, let me show you which scene in this new animation was too much for some people.
Dad, help!
You better let my daughter go!
So of course, Pan getting taken out like that is going to be extremely heavy, mature content for some people. That is why I have a warning on this video for it. But it pushed the story forward, giving Gohan a brand new transformation so he can face off against a reincarnated Cell who got his revenge against Gohan by taking out Pan, his daughter, in the first place. But fans are not having it. There has been a lot of question as to why so many Dragon Ball fans, when they create Dragon Ball fan mangas, they end up killing Pan off, usually in very brutal ways. It's like Death from Puss in Boots is continuously after Pan in every single one of these stories. And I'm not kidding when I say that this is a trend that I myself wasn't aware of until this criticism, because the amount of times that Pan has died, quite brutally I might add, just so Gohan can get a power-up, honestly, it goes up to the double digits. It is crazy that I never even pinpointed this. I never figured this out. This one being probably the most grotesque one that I've seen so far, and the most traumatizing. This one is definitely a viewer discretion advised. But why is this happening? Why does Pan always get the boot? Why is she always on the chopping block, per se, when it comes to these stories? It's because of the way Gohan is written in the manga and the anime. It is because of the way that we've all perceived Gohan for all these decades. That is the reason this has happened and keeps on happening since Dragon Ball Z.
I know you love Dragon Ball, so don't forget to like and subscribe to BlackScape. Turn on all the notifications so you never miss a video. This is Rose, and I love you guys so much, and I can't wait till we hit the 500k Immortal plan.
Since I can remember, Gohan has only really been able to get power, at least huge leaps of strength, through some hacks method. He doesn't train like Goku and Vegeta have. He doesn't do the normal thing. He usually stops training for a very long time or reaches his limit very early on and then gets something special done to him where he ends up basically getting more power. But most of the time, this is due to anger. We see Gohan get angry at the way that Raditz is treating his father and Piccolo, and that gives him a jump in strength. We see Gohan realize that Frieza's saying that Goku is dead, and then he attacks Frieza, getting a jump in strength that Frieza can't explain. It literally keeps on happening to the point where an entire arc is dedicated to the point where Gohan has this extra strength that Goku is banking on, and that's the only extra strength when he gets mad, when he gets upset, when he feels lost, that gives him the edge to be able to defeat Cell. This transformation, having 16 die right in front of him in a very gruesome way, is what pushes Gohan forward. And after this, Gohan gets nothing. He loses time and time again, all the way up into Dragon Ball Super, where he does train a little bit after losing, taking L's from Frieza. Trains with Piccolo to try to face off against Goku in Super Saiyan Blue, but ultimately he hasn't gotten that huge jump of strength that we've seen, that now we can kind of measure to that training method that didn't really seem to do much than just give him a little bit more battle prowess, in contrast to him seeing somebody that he loves get hurt or possibly dying. Because this is the main way that Gohan has really gotten these huge leaps and jumps in power. This is why he always has somebody very, very close to him die. In most of these instances, it's going to be Pan, because Pan is his daughter, and I guess the writers didn't really want to kill Videl off, except for that one time. But even in Absalon, it's his son that ends up getting killed by the Ancient Saiyans. That pushes Gohan to go into Primal Instinct, which is a power that, again, comes out of nowhere. It's not just fan manga creators or fan animators that made up this thing that Gohan needs somebody important to him to die in order to get this power up. It's just what Dragon Ball Z is. It's not even just Gohan that it happens to. We see this happen, this power up happen to Goku as well. So yeah, this is a very disturbing trend. I'm hoping that in the future we get in the anime and the manga more Gohan training scenes. I mean, we're on the cusp of the superhero arc, which I'm hoping has some training for Gohan instead of him just resorting to rage and having somebody in front of him get killed or get seriously injured, for him to unlock transformations. And then in the manga space, the fan manga, fan animation space, I would like to see more focus on a powered up badass Pan who can hold her own and is super, super powerful. Because at the end of the day, I think we're all tired of this trope and hoping that in the future we can see more training and more explanation to people getting sudden boosts of explosive energy and transformations.
Subscribe for more content.